Hey friends, and welcome back, and if you are new, welcome in. I'm so glad everyone is here with me for another video. Today, we are making pesto pork meatballs, and this one honestly surprised me. Let's get started. We are starting with 1 pound of ground pork in a bowl. You can absolutely use ground turkey or chicken if that is what you have, but pork gives you a little extra richness. To that, add half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of pesto, 1 large egg, and salt and pepper to taste. Now let's prep our garlic. Before mincing garlic, give it a quick smash with the flat side of your knife. This loosens the peel and makes it way easier to mince finely. Once it is smashed, you can run your knife through it a few times until it is nice and small. The finer it is, the more evenly the flavor spreads through the meatballs. While we have the cutting board out, let's dice half an onion for later. Try to keep your onion pieces evenly sized so they cook at the same rate in the sauce. If they are too big, they will stay crunchy. Too small, and they can disappear. Add that minced garlic into the meat mixture and gently combine everything. Quick tip, do not overmix. Once everything looks combined, stop. Overworking the meat is what makes meatballs dense instead of tender. Now we need something to help bind it. You can use about half a cup of breadcrumbs, or as I did here, slowly add flour 1 teaspoon at a time. I only needed about 2 teaspoons. You are just looking for a mixture that holds its shape when you roll it. If it feels too sticky, lightly oil your hands instead of adding too much flour. That keeps them soft. Now let's form the meatballs. Since I am serving these with pasta, I am making them smaller, about half a teaspoon each. Try to keep them about the same size so they cook evenly. If you want bigger meatballs, just remember they will need a little more time in the pan. Before we cook, mince 2 more cloves of garlic for the sauce. To the stove, I put a pot with oil and salt in the water. Bring that to a boil for the pasta. In a pan over medium heat, add 1 teaspoon of oil. Once the oil is warm, add 1 teaspoon of butter. Adding butter after the oil helps keep it from burning too quickly. Once the butter has melted, add your meatballs. Do not overcrowd the pan. Let them cook about 3 minutes per side before flipping. Try not to move them too early. When they are ready, they will release from the pan easier. I am using 2 forks here since I do not have tongs. Use what works best for you. Keep in mind that most pans do not heat perfectly evenly, so some meatballs may cook faster than others. Just pull them out as they are done. You are looking for a nice golden brown on all sides and fully cooked through. Cook your pasta according to the package instructions. Mine took about 9 minutes. This video is brought to you by Travel With Us for Life, where we share our travels around the world. Because we cook in all kinds of kitchens, my goal is to keep recipes simple and easy to make at home. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the other channel. If you've made it this far, you're the best. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments how your recipe's turning out. I'd love to hear. Once the meatballs have browned and cooked through, take them out as they finish cooking. As I said, some may need longer to cook. Once the pasta is done cooking, rinse it with cold water to stop it from cooking further. Now that all the meatballs are done, to the same pan add your garlic. If the pan looks dry, add a small drizzle of oil. You never want to saute garlic in a dry pan because it can burn quickly and turn bitter. Let it cook for about 1 minute or until fragrant. Then add in your diced onions. Sauté for about 3 minutes and season lightly with salt and pepper. You want them softened but not brown. Next, add 2/3 cup of sour cream. For a lighter option, you can add Greek yogurt instead. Bring this to a boil and add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Then 1 teaspoon of flour or cornstarch. And half a tablespoon of pesto. Finally, add 300 milliliters of chicken stock. If you want a thicker sauce for pasta, you can add another half teaspoon of flour as I did. If you are serving this over rice, you may not need it since rice absorbs more liquid. Add your meatballs back into the pan and let everything simmer for about 5 minutes so the flavors can come together. Then serve it over your pasta, rice, or even mashed potatoes, totally up to your mood. If you are looking for an easy weeknight dinner recipe that feels a little elevated, this is it. This turned out so creamy, so flavorful, and definitely one I will be making again. If you enjoy simple weeknight dinner recipes like this pesto pork meatball recipe, make sure you are subscribed because easy recipes will be here for you each week. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you're watching from, and I will see you in the next one.